With the name of Almighty One God, who is most merciful and beneficent, all the praises for one God and blessings on all the prophets. I take refuge from Satan. My name is Dr. Abu Abdullah, and we are learning Al Quran, the last revelation. Chapter Al Anfaal, 8th chapter. We start. They ask you about booty. Tell them the booty belongs to Allah and His Prophet. So fear Allah, end your disputes, and correct the relations among yourselves. Obey Allah and His Rasul if you are true believers. The true believers are those whose heart tremble with fear when the name of Allah is mentioned, and whose faith grows stronger as they listen to His revelations, and they put their trust in their Rabb, God. They are those who establish salah, prayer, and spend in charity out of the sustenance which we have given them. Those are the ones who are the true believers. They will have exalted ranks with their Rabb God, forgiveness for their sins, and honorable sustenance. Your Rabb God ordered you to leave your home to fight the justice, but some of the believers were reluctant. They argued with you about the truth after it had been made clear, as if they were being driven to death with their eyes wide open. Remember, Allah promised you victory over one of the two enemy parties, and you wished for the one which was unarmed. But Allah intended to prove the truth to be true according to His words and to cut off the roots of the unbelievers, so that truth should come out as truth and falsehood should be proved as false, even though the criminals wished otherwise. When you prayed to your Rabb for help, He answered, I will assist you with 1,000 angels, one after the other. By this good news, Allah sought to comfort your heart, for victory comes only from Allah. Surely Allah is mighty, wise. These are the verses 1 to 10. And here in these verses, Allah is describing commandment relating to the booty of war and battle of Badr, a battle between truth and falsehood. We continue. Remember, in bracket, before the Badr battle, when He caused drowsiness to overcome you as an assurance from Himself, and set down water from the sky to cleanse you and to remove from you an uncleanness caused by Satan, to strengthen your hearts and to steady your footsteps. Then your Rabb God revealed His will to the angels. I am with you. Give courage to the believers. I will cast panic into the hearts of the unbelievers. Therefore, smite their necks and beat every joint of their bodies. This is because they defied Allah and His Prophet. Whoever defies Allah and His Prophet should know that Allah is strict in retribution. This is your punishment. To taste it, and there will also be the torture of hellfire for the unbelievers. O believers, when you encounter the unbelievers in a battle, never turn your back to them, and whoever turns his back to them on such an occasion, unless it be a strategy of war or to join another troop, shall incur the wrath of Allah and his abode shall be hell, and how awful shall be that dwelling. In fact, it was not you who killed them, but it was Allah who killed them. It was not you who threw the handful of sand, but it was Allah who threw it so that He might pass the believer successfully through his excellent trial. Surely Allah is all hearing and all knowing. This is it, and Allah will surely frustrate the evil plots of the unbelievers. O unbelievers, you wanted a decision. Lo, the decision in shape of the believer's victory has come to you. Now, if you desist, it will be better for you. And if you repeat your act of war against the believers, so shall we repeat the act of providing them assistance. And your forces, however large in number they may be, shall avail you nothing, for verily Allah is with the believers. These are the verses 11 to 19. And here Allah is describing Allah's help during the battle of Badr and Allah's decision between Muslims and kuffar, unbelievers. We continue. O believers, obey Allah and Prophet. Don't turn your back to Him while you are hearing. Don't be like those who say, we hear, but give no heed to what they hear. For the worst creatures in the sight of Allah, the deaf and dumb, those devoid of reason. Had Allah perceived any virtue in them, He would have indeed endowed them with hearing. Had He made them hear, they would have turned away and refused to listen. O believers, respond to the call of Allah and His Prophet when He calls you to that which gives you life, and knows that Allah stands between man and his heart, and that it is He in whose presence you shall be assembled. Fear the affliction which will affect not only the wrongdoers among you, and know that Allah is strict in retribution. Call to mind how He gave you shelter when you were few in number and were oppressed in the land, fearing the enemy would kidnap you. But He provided you a safe asylum and made you strong with His help, and gave you pure things for sustenance, so that you may give thanks. O believers, do not betray the trust of Allah and His Prophet, nor violate your trusts knowingly. You should know that your wealth and your children are in fact a test for you, and that Allah is He whom is mighty reward, who is a mighty reward. So, these are the verses 20 to 28. Here Allah is describing the worst people in the sight of Allah, those who do not use their common sense, and guard yourself against temptations. So today we did chapter Anfaal from 1 to 28. Please keep watching my channel, Dr. Abu Abdullah.